Hi, my name is Erin, and I'm here to help you get started using Dr. Evidence's Doc Library platform. Now, I was once a patient, sitting exactly where you are right now. But since then, I've not only mastered the Doc Library platform, but I've learned how to use all that evidence to make better informed decisions about my healthcare. And that feels so good. So I want to help you. In order to do so, I've asked my twin sister to help us with this demo. But she's never used Evidence before. Let's see how she's doing now. There you are, sis. Are you ready to jump into the wonderful world of Evidence? Marin's just had her Evidence project approved, and she's just received an email invitation from Dr. Evidence with her unique login name and password. Click on the link to the portal in your email, or type docdata.drevidence.com into your search bar to access the portal. Now type the login and password and click Login. Here, you'll click on Doc Library. Great! You have now accessed your library portal. This page is called the landing page. If you already have multiple projects, you can click on this arrow to view a menu of all of your Evidence projects. But for the purpose of this tutorial, we'll look at Marin's patient project on the efficacy and safety of Epogen and blood transfusions for the treatment of anemia secondary to inflammatory bowel disease, also known as Crohn's disease. Click on the plus icon to open up the menus. The first section, Framed Questions, shows the evidence questions approved by both Marin and Dr. Evidence. As you can see, the two framed questions are, what is the evidence that Epogen is more effective and safe compared to blood transfusions in patients with anemia secondary to inflammatory bowel disease? And also, what is the evidence that blood transfusions can cause any adverse events such as viral or bacterial infections? To access your studies for each framed question, click on the question directly to access the studies. But let's all stay together for now. Without further ado, let's dive in and see what the abstracts say. This page is called the study list and shows you all of the titles of the studies assigned to your framed question. There are only 20 studies shown on each page, so don't forget to click Next to see all 46 of your studies. Or you can also click back to review previous references. Have you had enough yet? Good, because there's more fun to be had. I mean, who knew that Evidence could be so much fun? Did you? The tabs at the top show how the study list is organized, but you can organize the columns however you want. Right now we're in the Reference Title tab, which organizes the list alphabetically by study name. So you can stay here or click on any other tab. A popular way to organize studies is by favorites. So if you find a study you want to remember, click on the star in the Favorites column. When you're finished reviewing everything in your library, all you have to do is click on the Favorites tab and all of your favorite studies will be grouped together. Now, let's get into what you've all been waiting for, the abstracts. An abstract is a brief summary of the full published clinical study or article. An abstract is similar to a summary you would find inside a book cover. The abstract is supposed to provide a user-friendly summary of the objectives of the study, who was in the study, how long were they followed, and the results and conclusions. That being said, there is a lot of variance in the quality of published abstracts. You might find that some are complete and easy to understand, and others are incomplete and hard to understand. If an abstract is difficult to interpret, then you just need to order and review the full text article as needed. Let's check out this abstract. Bacterial Contamination and Transfusion Safety, number 9. Click on Abstract in the Abstract column to open the abstract detail. All the information in this window gives you the basic information about the study. You can see the publication type, the title, the authors, the source, the journal if applicable, and more. In this abstract, we can now read the fascinating summary of the evidence. In the United States, septic reactions from bacterial contamination of blood components are considered to be the most frequent and serious infectious outcomes of transfusion. Remember that although reading through an abstract can definitely help you find some relevant information, Dr. Evidence recommends that you read the full journal articles for those articles that you find most relevant, in order to get all of the critical evidence from each study design, such as patient characteristics, follow-up time, and outcomes and results. Some full-text articles are included as you see here, and others are available for a small retrieval library fee. The abstract detail also allows you to easily scroll through the abstracts. Simply click Next or Previous. You can also rate your abstracts for relevance to your framed question and unique medical situation. Click on the down arrow and choose Relevant, Not Relevant, Maybe Relevant. Abstracts are initially sent to Not Rated. If you mark an abstract as not relevant, Be sure to leave a note in order to give feedback to the library team. And to leave a note, click on the Notes tab in the top left corner of the abstract view. Click Add New Note and add your note, then click Save. Adding a note to abstracts marked Not Relevant is very important because our library team can adjust their search accordingly. To get back to the abstract view, click Reference Detail. You may want to share your evidence project with the whole world. It's easy to print or share your abstract with your family, your doctor, or friends. Just enter their email, first name, last name, and a message, then click Submit. You can also mark your abstract as favorite here by clicking on the drop-down and selecting Favorite. If you want to go back to the study list, exit out of Abstract Detail by clicking on the X in the upper right corner of the screen. What's great is that this full list of studies can be exported to an Excel document, and the full text can be downloaded for future reference. If at any time you want to go back to the landing page, click on this tab above. DocLibrary's search feature also allows you to quickly locate abstracts or full-text articles in your evidence project. Just type in your search and click Search Evidence Project. Well, that's just a quick overview of how powerful DocLibrary can be. You'll be a master in no time. Naren, thank you so much for sharing your evidence project with us. And if you have any further questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. Happy evidence hunting!